Good day. According to computer classification, the major categories are size, speed, and technology used. Later videos covered categorization based on size and speed. In this video, we explain how computers are classified based on how they are used. It is possible to categorize analog computer, digital computer, and hybrid computers. First, we determine the classification of computer. We should study analog and digital signal. An analog signal is the any continuous signal represents some other quantity. Example, in analog audio signals, voltage varies continuously with the pressure of the sound wave. Analog signal is continuous signal in which one time varying quantity represents another time-based variable. Let's we go to digital signal. A digital signal is signal that used to represent data as a sequence of separate value at any point in time. It can only make one of a fixed number of value. This type of signal represents a real number within a constant range of value. The signal whose amplitude take a only limited value is called digital signal. Digital signal are discrete. They contain on distinct value. Digital signal carry binary data 1 or 0 from of bit. It can only contain one value at a period of time. Digital signal are represented as squared wave or clocking signal. The minimum value is 0 voltage whereas maximum value is 5 volt. Digital signal are lesser subject to noise comparative to analog signal. Transmission of digital data in analog channel is done by process called modulation. Example of digital signal: smartwatch, smart video, CD, DVD, computer, laptops are example for digital signals used machines. Let's we identify a difference between analog signal and digital signal. Analog signal are continuous and time varying. Digital signal have two or more state in binary form. Troubleshooting analog signal are difficult. Troubleshooting digital signals are easy. An analog signal is usually in the form of a sine wave. A digital signal is usually in the form of a square wave. Analog signal easily affected by noise. Digital signal they are stable and lesser prone to noise. Analog signal used to continuous value to present data. Digital signal used to discrete value to represent the data. Accuracy of the analog signal may be affected by noise. Accuracy of the digital signal are immune from the noise. Analog signals may be affected during the data transmission. Digital signals are not affected during the data transmission. Analog signal use more power. Digital signal use lesser power. Component like resistor, capacitor, diodes are used in analog circuits. Components like transistor, logic gates, and microcontroller are used in digital circuit. Let me explain difference between a digital computer, an analog computer, and hybrid computer. An analog signal computer performs tasks using continuous data. Analog computers are used primarily measure to physical unit like that voltage, pressure, electric current, temperature, and convert into the digits. It is also used measurement and performance arithmetic calculation of numbers, length of an object or the amount of voltage that pass through the point in a electric circuit. Analog computer obtain all their data from some measurement method. Analog computers are mainly used in field of science and engineering. Analog computers are slow and equipped to measure things rather than countable or check. The efficiency of this computer increases when we get the result of the data in graphic. Example, analog computers can't store statics. Example for analog computers. An analog computer installed on petrol pump measures the amount of petrol coming out of the pump and appear the liters and calculate its value. These quantities vary continuously while they measure in the amount such as the temperature of human body changes consistently. An example for a helicopter and other flying objects use analog computer and analog measurement. A simple clock, a vehicle's speedometer, voltmeter are example for analog computers. Now let's move to the digital computer. Digital computer, a computer that performs calculation and logic operation with quantities represented as digits, usual in the binary number system of 1 and 0. Computer capable of solving problem by processing information expressed in discrete form, manipulate of the combination of the binary digits. It can perform mathematical calculation, organize and analyze data, control industrial and other process, and simulate dynamic system. They run on electronic signal and the binary numerical methods binary system 0 or 1 is used for calculation. Their speed is fast. Example of digital computer: personal desktop computer, calculator, laptop, smartwatch, Chromebook, digital watch, counting machine, workstation, digital clock. Now we can move to the next type of computer, hybrid computer. Hybrid computer. Hybrid computers are computers that exhibit features of analog computer and digital computers. The digital component normally serves as the controller and provides logical and numerical operation, while the analog component often serves as the solver of differential equation and other mathematical complex problems. Other way we can identify hybrid computer. Hybrid computer is different type of computer that has both feature of digital and analog computer. Main objectives of designing this computer is to perform very complicated calculation. Hybrid computer can be used in large scale organizations to solve logical and technical calculation as well as offer great processing of differential equation. Example of hybrid computer. Gasoline station. The fuel vending machine at the gas station measure the amount of fuel EVA analog technology and display the information regarding cost in digital form. Since it uses both analog and digital signal, a fuel vending machine is a significant example of hybrid computers. Electrogram machine. Electrogram machine or ECG machine is designed to measure heart activities. It makes use 12 or 13 sensors that pick the body signal and translate them to the digital data. This digital data is then processed by the controller and the output is generated, usually in the form of an electrogram. Body signals are analog in nature and the output is generated in both analog and digital form. Therefore, ECG machine is an example of hybrid computer. Ultrasound machine. Ultrasound machine is the high frequency sound wave that normal human cannot hear directly. These sound waves are very advantageous in the medical technology. Ultrasound devices are neither completely analog nor completely digital. Therefore, an ultrasound machine can be placed under the categorization of hybrid computer. Monitoring machine. A patient monitoring system is one of the finest innovation in the modern world. Typically, monitoring machine is able to evaluate body parameters such as heart rate, breathing rate, blood pressure, and body temperature. Number of sensors attached to the body are responsible for the catching the analog signal from the body. The signal is the convert into the digital data and is sent to the further processing. This hybrid computer is major asset because monitoring all these body parameters separately and frequently is very difficult. Research and production industry. A major application of hybrid computer lies in the research field. During the research, an experiment is required to be the repeat over and again. For this purpose, hybrid computers serve to be the finest choice. Forensic. A lot of forensic related activities make use of hybrid computer. This technique is highly dependent on hybrid computer to achieve accurate. Hybrid computer is combination of complex computer until built using both analog and digital properties. And this video we discuss about digital computer, analog computer and hybrid computer. Let's be with me. Good day, goodbye.